Ultimate goals are super important for success, and our goal was to get onto Netflix, and I want to tell you how we achieved that. Let's jump into it.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw. Yeah, she give me that maybe I was wrong. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays feel like no one understand me. I'm good at artists, silly, I'm bought, baby.
In focus? Yep. Cool. Before we get started, guys, please comment, like, subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram, Jordan Mulligan Brother. And if you feel like it, give William a follow, William Mulligan Brother. So like many filmmakers, we wanted to get onto Netflix. To describe it is like, it's like the premiership of filmmaking. It's everything. It's the ultimate goal for a lot of people. So, firstly, let's take a look at goals. So just before I talk about how I got onto Netflix, I want to break it down into goals and goal setting. It's super important because this is actually how we achieved everything that we do. This is how we achieve it. So yeah, let me break that down first. So there's various different types of goals. So firstly, and it's the most important goal, is the ultimate goal. This is your vision. This is 5 to 10 year time period. This is the end of the line. This is as far as you see right now. So for us, that's like Oscars, the Dream Studio, BAFTAs. Like, it's everything that you could dream of. It's the ultimate goal. It's exactly where you're aiming. So why is the ultimate goal the most important goal? Well, for me, it is the most important goal because without it, you can't set your yearly goals. Your ultimate goal is broken down into yearly goals. And then that's what makes a year so important. It's so vital. It's so imperative that the year goes well because you're progressing to the end goal. So you need to have a vision, a end goal, the dream goal, so you can set the yearly goals. So then we have yearly goals. And for us, my yearly goals is to produce a feature-length documentary. I want to take on 20 to 30 staff members. Why are the yearly goals important? The yearly goals are important because then we break the year down. We break it into the monthly goals, the weekly goals, the daily goals. And you can see where this is going. It's a step of micromanaging everything to the point where I micromanage my day. And I know a lot of people are thinking, I'm not that guy. I'm not organized like that. Neither am I. And the great thing about goals and task lists and all these kind of things is it's not for organized people. All you're trying to do is take something that is made up of, let's take the ultimate goal, the vision. Let's say it's 10,000 whatever, I don't know, but 10,000. And we break it down into a year, and in a year you get 1,000. Well, in that year you've got 365 days or so. You break that down, that 1,000, you can break that down into 3 or 4 a day. That means you need to knock off 3 or 4 tasks a day. And that is literally it. That is how you break down your vision and your dream goal. You break it down into the yearly goals, then the years are a lot more tangible than the vision. So then you take the year and you think, what do I need to do to achieve that in a year? And you break that down into the weekly, the monthly, and the daily goals. And the daily goals are breaking down into little tasks that you knock off every single day. It's super important. It really is important, and it all leads to success. And for me, it's all about that consistency. And I am the least organized person that there is on planet Earth, but it works for me. Honestly, a task list, super simple. I don't put days, I don't put times, I don't put when it needs to be done by. As long as I get it off in the day, boom, it's done. And that's why, from the top down, it's super important to list your goals in this way. For me, it starts with a book and a pen. I don't plan my days based on time, I base it on what I need to achieve that day to stay on track. If you look at your ultimate goals, you just need to think about every element that that person or business requires to be at that level, and then tick those things off accordingly. So take us back 5 years. 5 years ago?
Yes.
Can you remember what the ultimate goal was for Mulligan Brothers?
The ultimate goal was to get on Netflix. We said we wanted to get on Netflix.
But the wording, yeah?
Something like that.
What, it would get on Netflix?
We wanted to get on Netflix, yeah.
And I quote that, to get on Netflix. And that's really important in a moment that I say it that way, to get on Netflix. So then from that point on, we did all the necessary steps that we needed to get there. In fact, just a year ago, myself and William recorded a video.
2019, September.
Yeah, it's 28th of September, is it?
So it's 28th of September 2019, and I just type it in Mulligan. That's all that comes up for Mulligan right now. Mulligan, Kerry Mulligan, Mulligans, Scott Mulligan, Jerry Mulligan Quartet, Mike Mulligan, and his. If you type in Mulligan Brothers, for some reason that comes up. I'm guessing it's someone's name, but as soon as you put in the O, no matches for your search.
Sorry, I wasn't even filming, yeah, I was filming TV.
That's alright, no matches for the search. This time, next year, that's going to be different. Zoom out, and then it's this time next year.
Lo and behold, there was nothing there. We vowed that 1 year later, that would be different, that Mulligan Brothers would be on Netflix. So, jump back just a few weeks ago when I finally saw my creation on Netflix. It's 5 a.m. in the morning and I'm scrolling through Netflix.
There's a bit of confusion.
And a Woody Harrelson trailer comes up. Let me just roll the clip.
There's a bit of confusion. To be specific, carbon dioxide is a gas. We breathe it out, and plants breathe it in.
That shot right there was a Mulligan Brothers shot. We shot that and we edited that. In fact, that right there is a Mulligan brother on the big screen because that is William running. Are you on Netflix now?
I am on Netflix now, yes.
How did that happen?
Me and Jordan went out to the woods and I had my running gear on and I went for a run. John filmed it on a drone and it's on Netflix now.
What was the morning of finding out?
I was watching Jordan's story and he's doing a little rant how I think it was Woody Harrelson's got us on Netflix, and I was like, oh, this is interesting. And I see the clip of me running on the Netflix home screen and I thought, it's pretty cool. But yeah, that's all it was, pretty cool.
But the sad fact of it is, this isn't actually how I thought it was going to go down. This isn't what I wanted. I asked the universe to get on Netflix, and to be fair, the universe delivered, but it's not how I expected it to go.
It kind of made me go, yeah, it's pretty cool, but that's not our film, and we need our film on Netflix.
I suspect there is a lot more films on Netflix with Mulligan Brothers footage in it, because those 2 shots that we use in this film are actually 2 shots of 15,000 clips that we have filmed for stock footage. It was a business that I was running many years ago, and it's resulted in getting some footage on Netflix. So I'm happy, I am happy, but it's not the way I thought it was going to go down. It's funny because I got exactly what I asked for. I asked to get onto Netflix and I got that. But I broke one of the golden rules of setting goals, and that is to be specific.
Well, we set our goal to be on Netflix and we got what we asked for. We worked hard for it and we got it, but unfortunately, we wasn't specific enough. So we should have said we want our own film on Netflix, and we would have got it by now, but we're going to get it. It's a little nudge in the right direction.
Because we weren't specific, we then spent the next 5 years non-specifically working towards a goal. I'm not saying you can't have success without goals, but improving your chances and being more specific leads to more accurate goal achieving. Specifically talking about our goal of getting on Netflix, we needed to be more specific. If you did come here to find out how to get on Netflix, I'll give you some advice that I've had quite a lot recently, and that is to make the best film you can. Netflix, Amazon, Hulu, all these companies are businesses. If you have demand for your film, they will buy it. Fact. It's the way it works.
Just make the best film you can. And Netflix wants good films, and Netflix will buy good films.
If they can make money, if they can get subscriptions through your film, then you will get on Netflix. There's no tricks to it. There's no special person you can pay. There's no special criteria you've got to hit except make a good film. That's it. Now you can go down below and hit the dislike button if you want to. But at the end of the day, before you do, we did get onto Netflix. And if you do want to get onto Netflix like we did, then you just need to film some high quality stock footage. And this is the point I'm trying to make. You really do need to be specific about your goals. If somebody had told me 5 years ago that my footage and something that I've edited is going to be on Netflix, I would have been super happy. It would have been the most amazing thing. But again, it's missing the specificity of it, if that's the right word. It's missing it. And I don't have all the knowledge there. And I actually probably wouldn't have been that happy. If somebody had been more specific and said, one of your stock footage clips is going to be on a Netflix film, it would have been good. I would have been happy about it, don't get me wrong. But I wouldn't have been as happy. And that's the difference. We need to be specific. That morning, sitting there at 5 a.m. scrolling through, hearing Woody Harrelson talk over my footage was an amazing experience. I'm not gonna lie, it was quite surreal. It was almost hitting exactly what I wanted to achieve, but just also exactly not hitting what I want to have achieved. It was the universe giving me a nudge in the right direction. It was a message. It was saying that this is possible. And the small wins like this along the way are also going to help you on your journey to success. So whilst it wasn't exactly what I'd wanted, it was a nudge to say, you've got this. And we need to look for these small wins where possible. They will help you. They're like little gems along the way. It is the universe's way of telling you that you are on the right path. Like I say, making the best film will lead you there. That day when I shot those drone shots, that was my best film. That was me putting my effort in scout location, William's terrible outfit, the colors, the drone movements, the cinematography, everything about it. I remember that day very clearly. I was extremely happy with what I'd shot. I was trying to make the best film I could that day. And that led to getting onto Netflix. So maybe that's the lesson as well. Just make the best film you can. Guys, thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Have a blessed and productive day. Peace.
Honestly, I don't know who the fuck to trust. Is he my friend or my foe? I'm off the exit, draw. Yeah, she give me that commitment as well. I remember back when I was younger, I was happy. Nowadays